friends, how are you today? I wanted to show you an update on the Texas sage that we trimmed a few weeks back. They're actually blooming again, so that is really exciting. Also, I wanted to do kind of like a little tour of our backyard so you guys can see like what I'm working with. We've been here for about a year, so we haven't really had a chance to fully embrace the backyard, and we had to just, you know, settle in, get the house all situated and all of that. But now we're starting to focus on our yard a little bit more, mostly on the backyard, but we are going to be doing some work in the front yard as well. But for today, I just wanted to show you kind of like a little update. I also have an update on the potted fall colors that I did a few weeks back as well. They are doing really good. It's the one with the sweet potato vine, and I can't even think of it right now. Okay, the pentas, yeah, the red pentas, cordyline, and the sweet potato vine. So I have an update on that, and I'll show you around. I'll just take you around and show you everything. So we have our little patio table here. We just have my happy beans, Nevada happy beans here. We have my cactuses that I potted a while ago in a video, and then I had my, this is my variegated sunburst opuntia cactus, and we have some little palm trees here. My daughter actually saved them. Our neighbor actually has a big tree in their yard, so the seeds keep coming into our yard and sprouting little babies, so she saved those. And then we have this cute little succulent. I'm not really sure what it is. It has yellow blooms and it spreads pretty easy, comes back every year, and it lives outside in the yard. This one we just potted it up, but there is a plant I'll show you. And then we have our elephant food. This one fell off of the main plant from our front yard, but my daughter had saved it. She put in water, and so now it has its own little pot. But let me show you the Texas sage really quick. All right, so here is the Texas sage that we trimmed, and they are looking really good. They have a lot of like dried up sections like this, but it's going to fill in, like it already has all these little green leaves down here, so it's actually looking really good. This one here, you can see it is starting to fill in already, and the shape is really nice, and it is starting to have some blooms as well, so this is really cool. This one here has a lot of blooms, the most blooms. Yeah, so this one is really awesome because all the bees and hummingbirds are attracted to it. And I just like how, you know, we just trimmed it a few weeks ago and now it's already pushing out more blooms. So that's really cute. Let me show you this little bush that I bought here. This is the Nandia. I think it is the Nandia. Let me check. Nandia Gulf Stream. So this gets 2 feet by 3 feet tall and 2 feet by 3 feet wide. So I saw this at the nursery and I just thought it is so gorgeous with these amber looking leaves on the top here. So we want to find a spot for this, and I know I should really have more of a plan before I go and buy stuff, but I just saw it and I could not pass it up. I knew that it needed a home here in my yard. So this one we're going to be planting soon, hopefully in the next few weeks. Here is another big purchase that we did, and actually it wasn't expensive. It's just like a very big tree. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna stand by it right now actually. So this is our Vitex tree that we purchased from Lowe's, and it was on clearance for actually $75. I have been eyeballing this tree for about a year, and finally it went on clearance, and I went ahead and picked it up that next day, and here it is. We're going to be planting this actually in our front yard. I had a plan of planting it out in the grassy area here in our backyard, which I'll show you here in a second, but I think we're going to go ahead and plant it in the front yard in our landscaping, and it's going to just look really pretty out there. All right, you guys, so here is the really pretty water feature. We've had this fountain for literally for years. Finally, it is looking really good. It's just made out of plastic. We picked it up at Lowe's years ago, and it does have a really pretty light. I think it's like an amber light. It looks like fire in water. at night. It looks really, really pretty. But yeah, so that's old. Here we have our star jasmine bushes, and they wrap all the way around our patio. So if we go over here, you can see that it wraps all the way around right here. And that is really nice in the springtime. It blooms a lot and it's very, very pretty. Here's our grass area. We had to replace the grass because we were having problems with, I think it was grubs, but I'm not quite sure. So we did get new grass in the springtime, and it is looking pretty good, pretty good. And here we just have like hedges, and we have star jasmines down here. This was like this when we first moved in, but yeah, I think I really like how it is. It's clean. I love the lines. I love the concrete border, how it just snakes around here and into the grass. It's really cute. The only thing that we did, well, let me get up closer and show you guys, but we planted a geranium right here where this lizard is, but in the heat of summer it was about 115 degrees and it just totally died. So right now we just have a rock with a little lizard here, and I wanted to show you, here's the little succulent I was talking about. Look how big this is. This bush is really big, and it comes back every year, and it dies back completely, and then it comes back right away in the springtime. Like, it's super cool. I love it. All right, so let's take a walk down here. All right, so this is the only thing that we've planted in the border here. This is the lantana, and it's purple, and it's just a creeping variety, and I think it looks so pretty. I like how it spills over the edge of this concrete border, and it is filling in. It was so small. I think it was about the size of my hand when we first put it in, and now it has expanded so much just in a very short time. It's probably been 4 or 5 months since we planted it here in the ground. If we turn here, you guys can see we have this little empty area. I want to do something here, maybe with some bamboo, but I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Then next to it here we have the sandbox. It is super duper messy. Every time the kids play, they get sand all over. We actually cleaned up this area, but you can still see there is sand and rocks. It's not very comfortable to walk on, but yeah, I think we might turn it into a veggie garden, remove the sand, and put in some nice gardening soil there. And the kids did not complain when I told them that. Here's all their play equipment. So the pots that I planted is right over here. This is the red graffiti pentas. Super pretty. It has a lot of blooms, and the hummingbirds love this plant so much, you guys. Oh, I don't know what that was. I just smashed it. I think it was it kind of looked like a spider mite, but I'm not sure. Here's the cordyline, and then the sweet potato vine is right over here, and it's looking so good. I love this. It's like touching the ground. And then right here is my tomato plant, my tomato cage. I moved these around and pushed them out a little bit further so they can get more sun. This one wasn't getting quite as much sun, but it's just loving this location now. And our tomato plant hasn't been producing the most tomatoes, but haven't been fertilizing it like I should. And I did notice now there are more blooms here, so there's gonna be a few more tomatoes than we got last time, which was about 1. And then right here, this was my star jasmine that I had, and it's totally died down, and I don't know, I've been trying to get it to come back. I did see some greenery pop up, but then it kind of stopped, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. So I planted some other things in this pot, so hopefully if it comes back it'll be fine. The roots are holding on really tight, so I didn't want to remove that. So I planted here a false hydrangea that I got from Hertz Gardens. Seems to be liking it so far. I had it inside for a while, but I don't think it was really digging it in there. And then right here I have I have this pretty vine in here that I had it indoors for a while, but then it was starting to get a lot of brown leaves, and I think it just needed a ton more light than it was getting in my room. It wasn't really quite digging that light, so I have it here and it's getting morning sun. Alright, well that is the end of this video. If you guys have any questions on any of the plants or anything, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day today. The kids are out here playing in the backyard, so we're going to be out here for a little bit enjoying the nice weather. It's going to be about 85 degrees today, and it's really nice. This is the perfect time out here. So summer is gone and the beautiful fall weather is here, so we're going to be enjoying a lot of outdoors time. All right, you guys, will have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.